Hey folks, I'm Trevain Glory, and welcome to part 14 of my campaign in Crusader Kings. Hey folks, I'm Trevain Glory, and welcome to part 14 of my campaign in Crusader Kings 3, trying for the Blood Eagle achievement. And it's occurred to me that I'm so used to playing Crusader Kings with a view to extending the dynasty, making sure that your family name stayed alive throughout the centuries. The Blood Eagle achievement, I think it says, as the son of Ragnar, create Britannia. So I think it has to be done, in our case, in Ivar the Boneless's lifetime. I was thinking that he would die, it would go into his heir, and he would complete the conquest of the British Isles, but that might not be the case, so I might have to get my finger out a wee bit. Hopefully I've not left it too late. Age 51, so we don't have too much longer. We've just taken a bit more territory in Ireland, and we stood this unit down. Our last episode ended quite abruptly. I'd been in our court screen, and the game crashed, which is unusual. But I don't. So yeah, we had disbanded that unit, so it's obviously thrown us back in time slightly. I'm also noticing that I'm one over the domain limit. I don't think I'd given this new territory away yet, but we'll do that now, just to get it off our hands. And what do you hold? You've got those two territories in here. So don't leave you as you are. My other younger son here, is that a son or a daughter? That's another son. Who's your jailer? Oh, it's him again. Damn it. Just paid him 50 gold to release the other boy. Well, how much do you want for him? Another 50. Bugger off. So you're going to have to just wait. You can grab some territory when you're released. In the meantime, I'll go back to you. You've only got the one title, so we'll grant you this one as well. Good. Right. Let's get moving. And I suppose that if we've got a limited time frame to complete this, it's another reason not to get involved in the ridiculous wars over here that we keep getting called into. Someone's died in my dungeon. What a pity. Okay, so hopefully we can now declare war here. We can if we have the prestige. We don't. 188 prestige. If we just took a county, nah. No, I don't want to be taking itty-bitty pieces of land. So how much did we need? 188 to conquer the duchy. Yes. Right, so I need lots of prestige. What's available to me in here? And being raided, that doesn't help. Hold a modest feast. Would that bring me prestige? Alliance is expired. My stress is non-existent, so don't need to bother about lashing out. Let's hold a modest feast and see if we can't. Yeah, we can afford it. If we can't get some prestige that way. A feast, a cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Let's hope nobody gets drunk and embarrasses themselves. The Thordis. This is. I had done this the last time out, but obviously I hadn't. No, it's not. It's a different daughter. Okay. Matrilineal marriage, yes. Czechs and Serbs and Poles. Oh my. Is that stuttering? Okay, you are just... No, you're 26. Are you actually the daughter I married last time? I'm not sure. Anywho. How about Alliance Power? I'd rather not have Norse because they're so small, pretty insignificant. And these guys are too young, really. How about... Oh, he's my nephew. That's why he's so comely. He's got the family traits. Yeah, not a great deal of choice. No, every time I see one I think might be half decent, there's something like slow. Alright, this guy's 26, a Czech, diligent, arrogant, and patient. Let's get you married off to him. The feast. Oh, collateral damage. I have barely managed to sit down at my seat when I hear a howl emanating from Jarl Kettle. It would seem he and Errol Thurfrith have really gotten into it, as Kettle is receiving a proper manhandling from Thurfrith. Too late, I realise their martial dance has paved its way straight through the Stone of Scone. I yell at them from across the hall. What is the meaning of this? The duo is presented in front of me, all the while throwing blame on one another for starting the fight. My vassal and champion... My vassal and other champion, much younger. I'm going to have to side with the Norseman. So that's Jarl Kettle. So we can have Earl Thifrith pay 23 gold. No, we'll go with that. Earl Thifrith, how dare you? So I think we've done with this and this. Okay, so we're at 273 prestige. You've accepted our proposal. Fantastic. Let's jump in here and declare this war for the Duchy of Kent. Two allies now. Flanders, would you actually come across the sea? You probably would. And you... Ha, that would be good. Okay, let's go ahead and declare our war. Where am I going to raise my troops though? Let's come out of this just now. Move you here. Yeah, I think... Well, we could perhaps come across here. I think that makes more sense. So, declare war. Yeah, because we'll smash his army and then we'll move on through to Kent. Done and done. Raise all the troops. And hopefully I get them set up a bit easier. A promise is a promise. Unconcerned with any etiquette, my son Snorri slaps me on the back. I mean it, he exclaims. I'll do anything you ask of me, anything at all. Ask me and it's done. I can smell the alcohol in Snorri's breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. Yeah, let's get a wee cook on Snorri. And this army is commanded by... I'm commanding an army somewhere else, apparently. Here. Nope. Are there two armies in there? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, I meant the feast. That'll be why I can't command an army. So you head for there, and you are going to march all the way over there. Words of war this time. What right does Earl Bergsig think he has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is met, what does he know, really? Discussion on strategy for 5 years gives us +2 martial. Nice. And we have caught his army. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Freydis to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Another 112 prestige. Good. And fantastic that we've caught this army. Even better if we capture or kill him. Him being the petty king. Unfortunately not. So let's just continue with it. Lost 113. Okay. Can I put myself in charge of this army now? Yes, because I'm a siege leader. Do we have a siege leader in here at all? No. Well, is my son? Yeah, well, okay. Let's put him in charge. This army is too weak, really, to... having said that, we would be the defender in there, so... Perhaps... Oh, they're going out to sea. They're fleeing. Just stay there for now. No, right, okay. Jump in. They might turn around and come back. On the other hand, they might not. Keep an eye on them. And also... call into this war. No point having allies if I don't use them. I quite often don't use my ally. I don't use allies if the war's too one-sided as it is. But since we are trying to do this to a time scale, I think we'll just overwhelm them with numbers whenever we can. Should maybe have thought of that from the outset. Middlesex is under siege. One of my own lands, begod, by Odin. Okay, let's speed up since they seem to be... Hang on. An alliance formed. And because he's a ruler again. That's okay. And here come the allies. But this is about to fall. Is he at home? I wonder. I took his son prisoner, so it's not quite enough. And head in there next. Although when we take down Kent, that's probably going to be enough to push us over the limit. Took prisoners. Okay. And Marshal earns respect. Nice. Okay, Yeah, so that's a sudden realisation. Pomerania. Okay, sudden realisation that I might have to do this within the one lifetime. It does make sense, but it's obviously it come a bit late. Wish I'd realised that much earlier on. Still, you're going to try and march in here? No, you're just staying put, at least until they arrive. I'm going to bring this army over as well. And I'm going to swap commanders too. I need to remove commander myself from commanding this army. Put you in charge. And now I should be able to assign myself there. Yeah, and they are. Or they were going to come in, but they've changed their mind. We're not at 100% yet. So, can you stay where you are? And I'll teleport myself back across there. Let's put you in here for now. And then... yeah, I don't want my son dying in this stupid war, although it might not matter, of course. So you follow after them. If we do catch them... oh, we did. I wasn't expecting that to happen there. Let's see... they've got more champions than us. And they've also got some armoured footmen. We've got the numbers. And supply. Cautious leader. Yeah, we need to come over and help them, I think. Although we've got allies, they're going to be recently disembarked. No, they're actually winning here. And this should definitely put us over the 100%, or up to the 100%. You can't get over 100%, obviously. Enforced demands. Be it. Stand everyone down. Everyone down, I said. Crusader kings. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse, and their routes are fraught with danger. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Anastasius has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. This could be the beginning of unprecedented Christian aggression. Dare protect us. Once again above the domain limit. So, you, my man. Do I grant you a title? You have no children. So if we give you all of that, and that brings us back down to our domain limit. Yes. Okay. Who's next? I'm going to have to do something about Jorvik before too long. These guys should all come in on my side. But I don't think we'll take the chance. So I guess we're leaving Jorvik until the end. How about here? No, going to have to be the duchy. New martial perk, 188. Again, we're down at minus 255. Man's home. Advantage of +5. Increase control in county. We'll take strict organisation because we're not doing much defending. So I think that would be more used to us in the shorter term. Lindsay. And we can't declare war because we've got the truce. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have arrived to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honour. Earl Thufrith. Show him in at once. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Earl Thufrith, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. At last I bid the Earl arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Thufrith's rights to the lands he rose in my stead. Serve me well, my boy. He's not my boy. He's actually older than me. And court grandeur has increased. That's nice. We can ransom off. Yeah, okay, 10 gold. We'll do that. As the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious Avsigurdr sigil spreads too. My family's device is now recognised in the regional circles of nobility, counted highly amongst the prominent Norse bloodlines, as it should be. So, is that... let me see... No. This, yeah, that became the masterwork. Oh, there was a flicker there. I don't want another crash, please. No, that's not. This is the one that's become a masterwork. That's the one that we got from. What was his name? Cusantin of Scotland, I think. Sigurdur, extra prestige, renown. Okay, good. Child of my dynasty. Good. May you grow strong and wise, yes. And we can put something down in here. Excalibur. When did we... Oh, we picked Excalibur up a while ago. More prestige, renown, knight effectiveness, and court grandeur bonus. Okay. We managed to get back without any crashes. New tempos established. I was looking at that. Temple buildings, construction time, temple holding, construction. Right, okay. I'm not building much of that. Juvix completed the control. Irish populace have gone down. Gained artifact claim on the skull. The leg bone of St. John the Evangelist. Yeah. I knew we could declare a war for that relic before. Obviously it's not really any use to me. We do need to find ways of bumping up our prestige though. Countess Agatha. Okay, well, I'm not going to try that just now. Safe and ill, with all her needs provided for, my daughter Ragnhildr has shown little proclivity to do anything but spend her days at the tavern, drowning in an endless supply of wine. Foreign envoys have begun to take note of her behaviour, and I can't help but wonder what rumours are being whispered about her in distant courts. Okay, so my daughter could lose a level of fame and lose opinion. give her some responsibility. I don't think I want to give her an earldom. No. Behaviour is unacceptable. She can become angry with me if she wishes. I was looking for people that I could attack. There's one. Still costs 38 prestige, but it might be time to pick them off one by one. And we can inspire a person, or we can sponsor an inspired person. How much will it cost me? I want to make a chest. Sponsor inspiration. Opinion for 50 gold. Yep, we'll do that. You're going to grow strong and wise. Yes, hopefully we'll get some prestige out of that along the way at not too much additional cost. Can I ransom other people off? A hook. Yeah, not any good. House hen. Do you have? No, you've no titles or anything. There's no point getting a hook on you. Right, we'll leave that. Victory in the war we didn't participate in. Little guest has arrived. Let's check out. Are we short of champions? We're not. But I could recruit him to court. It'd probably cost 30 odd. No, only 15. Do that. You're forbidden from being a champion. Again, making sure that my sons are forbidden. Especially my player heir. Okay. Forced you to become a champion and you've never died. No, I'm not going to force you as well. We'll leave them as they are. The more I think about the complete this in lifetime, the more I regret some of my earlier choices, especially when we had the 5,000 special troops. We should have been much more aggressive in grabbing land. Mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Theodmunder's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring the staff and guests. Okay, I don't really want to... Well, 50 martial lifestyle experience would be useful. But I get it for either of those. Expunged bandits. And protected by mercenaries. Yeah, let's go with they're too drunk to be a real threat. This will be over quickly. Because of our prowess skill. Prowess is 30 still. Okay, well I think I'm going to put in a break. When we come back next time, we need to find ways of getting our prestige up quickly. Jorvik is obviously the biggest area we have left to conquer. But as I said, I want to leave that to the end. So we'll be looking to pick off some individual counties, I think, rather than going for duchies. Depends on the size of them. We shall see. For now though, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.